I only do things that separate me from the majority. I am not the majority and I'm not trying to be the majority. I am trying to be the top 1% and I'm doing top 1% things. Now, what are you doing? Are you sleeping until 10 a.m.? Well, guess what? That's what the majority does. And that's where you end up. So start doing top 1% things. Otherwise, you're not gonna be there. Let's keep pushing. So, how to convince your parents to let you not go to university, right? How I did it and how my parents are not letting me go. Now, first of all, guys, if you have nothing to do, right? If like you're just gonna sit at home and finish the bread, just go to university. There's nothing better to do than, like, it's actually way better for you to go to university than not to go to university, right? But for me here, the reason why I chose not to is because school took a lot of my time. There are a lot of things that I do in a day. Even right now, like shooting, after shooting, I have to go somewhere and do something. But there are a lot of things that I have to do in a day. And taking 8 hours from a person who is like that is like torture, guys. Because now I can't reach my goals properly. My fitness goals, I became very unfit during the course of this year, right? Well, I'm back a bit, but I became very unfit during the course of this year. And if you guys are wondering, yes, I got fat. School making me fat and stupid, right? Like my training just during the course of this year, until because I missed a lot of sit-ups, my psychology wasn't right, I was so tired, so honestly speaking, I just realized then, nah, I'm not doing this university thing. I can't go through like another year of not accomplishing my goals. Like, another reason I'm not going is that my life goal is actually prove to people that you can make it without university in South Africa. Just to make it, people around me, just to prove to them that you can actually make it without university. Understand? That is my life goal. I'm not just doing it to prove a point, but I'm doing it for that kid who can't go to university, who doesn't have an option, who already gave up on life because they can't go to university. And I want them to look at me and be like, okay, here is Sihle. He didn't go to university, but he is actually making it in life. So that's the kid I want to inspire. The kid who doesn't have an option to go, even though I have an option. Understand what I mean? So that's the reason I'm not going to varsity. You should have a solid reason why you're not going, right? But let's just get on to the video, guys. This was such a long intro. Number one, what you need is this here. If you don't have that, you're going to varsity next year. Trust me. Bro, guys, my parents are black. My parents don't take and then my parents don't take nonsense. Yeah, my parents don't take nonsense. So if you're gonna go there like this, I'm not going to university. Believe me, you are going to university. You need a backbone. You need a backbone. Another thing, don't forget to pray about it. Don't forget to pray about it before you go. But what you need is a backbone. What you need is to stick with your decision throughout. Don't let them try to convince you anything. Don't do it. No. Tell them with I'm not doing this ish. I want to do my own thing. My dad is still not cool with it, but he accepts that I'm not going to uni. Just get them to the acceptance that you're not going. You understand? Get them to the acceptance that you're not going. I feel like that's what really helped me a lot. It's just tell them that if you take me to uni, this is what I actually said, man. I know this is gonna sound very bad, but that's where the backbone part comes in. Guys, there's no respectful way to tell your parents that you're not going to uni. I'm really sorry, because they're gonna shout, guys, there's no respectful way to tell your parents you're not going to uni. I respect my parents so much. In other things, I do respect them. I do take their advice. I do listen to them and everything. But with this one, there was no respectful way to say it. Understand? I didn't shout or anything, but there was no respectful way to say it. So what I told them is, if you take me to uni next year, you're gonna waste your money because I'm gonna fail because I'll be focusing on what I'm telling you that I want to focus. And by the way, I'm not influencing any of you guys to do anything. I'm just telling you how I did it, and that's it. Because I know, guys, it's really a hustle when you want to hustle somewhere else, but your parents are really forcing you to do something, and it really takes a strain because you feel really empty, guys. I felt really empty through the course of this year. You know, like not just trading for it. Because I told myself, Kuti, this year, in the beginning of this year, I'm like, okay, this year I'm not gonna trade forex, and then I'm gonna focus on it next year, which is 2023, right? And I couldn't bear not trading. You know, when the teacher's like, for example, and then you're like, yo, forex. Understand what I mean? So I just couldn't bear not trading. Understand? That's how I love trading so much. That's how I'm willing to stick through this process. That's why I'm taking these risks of actually disrespect. Because, guys, I'm not a disrespectful child. It's not in me. It doesn't feel good. I want to apologize later, but after sending my point through. Understand? It's not in me to like disrespect my parents. Another thing, if your parents are like mine, do not expect them to come into agreement with what you're saying. Do not expect them to understand. You know, sometimes, guys, in order to get some things, you need to be mean. You need to be disrespectful. You need to like actually push your way through. You can't get everything the nice way. Understand? Sometimes you actually have to get it the hard way. Sometimes you actually have to push through other obstacles. And like, guys, there's no way you can. It depends on how your parents are. If your parents are really cool with you, then you can probably go on. Like, you can probably like tell them respectfully. But if they're not cool with it, then just try to like settle the beef later. You know, sooner or later they'll understand once they see you working hard, once they see you doing other things. And another thing, guys, if you actually stay at home and not go to varsity, please don't waste it. Please don't waste it. Please, like, make the best of it. Don't let your parents catch you sleeping at 10 p.m. and that's when you wake up. Please don't do that, guys. Like, please just actually show them that you appreciate the fact that they're not letting you go. Because if you're gonna sleep until 10 p.m. and like go out, and I don't know, guys, if you're just gonna waste your time, your parents are never gonna trust you with something like that ever again. Understand? Show them that you're responsible. Show them that you're using your time wisely. Show them that you're actually doing something. Don't just sit at home and finish the bread. Because believe you me, if you ask for anything like that ever again from your parents, you're not getting it. Personally, I prefer making them disappointed right now so I can focus on my goals, make me happy, and make them proud in the end. Because I know if I make it in trading, they'll be more proud than me getting a degree. Because, you know, guys, trading, some things are bigger than others. Peace.